Good morning.
Yo.
Yep, this is us literally in the morning rolling out of bed. Good morning,
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Positive, Tiffany, Crystal G, Johnny. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
I'm not doing much right now, but at 10 o'clock, I have a dentist appointment right down the road. You guys are coming with me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Pony Boney. Christina.
No,
I'm good. No. Hey, Melissa. Hopefully, hubby will know today if he can get the day off for me to come see. Oh, I'll let Cher know. She's heating up her coffee. Hey, Saints Rocket Hall. Cassie. Yeah, I always hurt in the mornings till I get moving. I've been up for almost an hour now, so it's getting better. But hey, yeah, normally I am going to work, but I got some time this morning so I can take Cher to the dentist. So Tiffany said she's going to see if her husband is getting off work today so she can come see you.
Oh, wait, today?
Hey, Nan's life.
Oh, really, Christina? That is awesome. Morning, Nancy. Almost going back. No, it was really long when he shaved it. It was a while ago, but it's going back quick now.
Yeah, it's coming.
That's awesome, Christina. When do you
Punky.
have your appointment? When is your appointment? Hey, Grammy. Melissa. It's such a weird thing. I know. It's just a dentist appointment, but it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel all sorts of emotions I never thought. Like I'm nervous for today, and I know they're not gonna do anything. They're gonna put me on antibiotics, and it could be possible, but that the two teeth up here could be getting pulled possibly today if they think it's a big enough emergency, because that's connected to, I have like this huge abscess right there in between those two broken teeth. So we'll see. Otherwise, they'll for sure be booking me an appointment today to start getting my teeth pulled. I know that. But I probably have to be on antibiotics for a little while before they do it. Probably have to be on antibiotics for the full 2 weeks and then go in and start getting my teeth pulled. Huh?
That's what they do with a single abscess. I don't know what they're going to do since it's going to be her whole mouth, but we shall see.
And you got me some oranges the other day. Clementine.
Little oranges taste better.
Mm-hmm.
Little oranges taste better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Little letters on orange. Peter is cute. Not if you were pizza.
And have coffee. That's just a whole lot of weird flavors.
Got a seed in this one. Never have seeds.
Oh my god. 35 of you crazy 38 of you crazy mofos up in here.
Got it.
Hey, Leah.
Ew, they're watching me spit in my hand. I am so sorry.
Hmm?
I'm sorry. Wow, that is terribly rude of me. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't even realize till it's like delayed on here. And I just seen me spitting the seeds in my hand. It looks gross.
I've had the camera on you for the last 5 minutes.
Yes, but I wasn't paying attention.
Ah.
Sometimes I forget the people are here in our room with us.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. That was gross. Matthias, go to kitties, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, ow. And Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck, who's his favorite spot in the house? Stop making it stare at me. Please. Look at you too.
Who would you rather look at? Your idea.
Oh my god, she's a human. I would sit in that basket with him if I could. We all do that, Cher. We don't care. Okay. I farted. Punksy. How is Leah not blue? I'm gonna make some wrenches after this because I gotta go on my phone. Unless, are you signed in as Mr. McShare right now?
I don't think so.
Oh, I can make mods right now, bitches.
You get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Not everybody like phone before. That's just for our special thing.
Yeah.
But Punksy's supposed to be blue for sure.
Mm-hmm. You need to check convictions.
Checking. What kind of coffee do you guys all like?
Hey, Jen. Cammy.
And if you can't come over this today, Tiffany, definitely like this weekend or something. Whatever.
Leslie, I imagine they are going to put her out to take out all of her teeth.
Yeah, I would hope so. I think so because I think that's why it's like $2,000 or $3,000. Most of it will be
For the anesthetic.
for the anesthetic and the follow-up appointment. That's what I like about the prices here. They are cheaper than the States, but not only that, like the whole part for the denture clinic part of $5,200, that's not just for the teeth. Like that's including my full year of appointments and everything.
Morning, summertime.
And then I think I had to pay like $700 each thing, like at the end of the year.
You crazy mama. Tammy Ayo.
Timmy, ayo, crazy mama.
Love a Timmy's once in a while. There you go. I get Timmy's most mornings when I go to work.
I like Folgers medium roast, but I didn't used to sleep at night. It was gross. I worked overnight at a truck station. Quick Trip, if anybody knows, K Circle or whatever you want to call them, but Quick Trip. And I worked third shift, so I'd be there from 9:30 at night, unless I was taking other people's shifts. So 9:30 at night till about 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. What was that coffee? Colombian roast. Dark, yeah, Colombian roast. Oh my gosh. But that shit was like liquid crack in a cup. People would actually make fun of me. I'd be zooming. I was the quickest one in that bitch. I was zooming. And if any of you guys know Quick Trip, you know the kitchen is crazy. the standards for that kitchen and how quick you have to be in that kitchen is like no other restaurant or fast food. It's insane. It's like boot camp. They call it boot camp. Kimmy was my drill sergeant, and it was wild. And you don't even care. They literally tell you you are going to lose your fingerprints working here. You don't got time to put on oven mitts to grab shit from the oven. I started like, excuse me? I don't want to work here. But that Colombian roast, Jazzy Taz. Hello, hello. Phone below. Yeah, slowly and eventually y'all will probably turn blue over here too, because I like everybody. I can't help myself. Lose your fingerprint, ouch. Yeah, I mean, that's a literal thing that I was told. And once I actually had a job at Hooters for an hour at Mall of America, but I was told something very disturbing, and I was like, I've worked in strip clubs, and I have never been told that this is okay. But you are actually told, like, do not make complaints if men or women touch you, but specifically men. And they tell you when you work at Hooters, if any of you work at Hooters, you will know this is Bible, because I literally stood in a row. Oh, and offered, you basically get told if you go so far, you get offered breast implants for a perk, by the way. That's true story. They will offer you breast implants should you make your it's kind of like your 90-day at most jobs, but I don't remember how long it was. I think it was more than 90 days. Whatchamacallit, when you're like, they're testing you out. The trial period at Hooters, yes. If you make it so far in that, you will get breast implants. Now, they will take portions out of your check, but yeah, you get that offer. And you get told that men are going to touch you and you are going to be okay with that. Should you make any kind of complaints or anything like that, then you're going to lose your job. I mean, that's the warning. Now, this was back in, so Seth was born in 2008. This was around 2009, 2010 at Mall of America. 2009, I think. So maybe it's changed, but I'm telling you, that was literally what we were all taught. All of us standing in a row there. And I had no business being there. I do not have Hooters. But some girls don't have Hooters there. Oh, good luck today. Thank you. Now, maybe they should make a butt one. I could manage that. What would that be called?
Yeah.
Hooters and... Oh, no, that's not it. I almost said Hooters and Cooters. That's not a butt. The touching part. I'm dead ass serious on that. That is Bible. That's on my kids. That's what they said. I literally walked out with my friend. So we went together, and I actually said to the manager, I said, "Whoa, that's real fucked up," because I was a bottle girl at a strip club, and they never said that was okay. In fact, it was always said that was not okay. You do not touch the girls here handing out shots or even the dancers. Nothing. You don't do that. Like, I was walking around in skimpy lingerie, and men were not allowed to touch me. So to be told at Hooters, that's a restaurant, that is a bar and grill, right? To be told men are allowed to touch you inappropriately and you will lose your job if you complain about it, that's fucked up. That's why I don't even eat there. I've never even eaten there since that. And I do like their wings and stuff. Cotton candy boobs, good morning. They don't care about their employees. And yeah, it is horrible. But that was the Mall of America Hooters, by the way. I wish I remembered the guy's name, but here's the kicker. It wasn't even just a guy. They have that woman. There's a woman, and I don't know if this is at all Hooters, but there's always they have this woman who's like the manager of, she's the mom, if you will, of a girl, of the girls. And it's almost like she's there to make all of the girls feel more comfortable in what they're doing. To be honest, she's like a Maxine to the Jeffrey Epstein, I feel like. You can take a phone with you. I'm gonna look for clothes. You're not feeling it this morning?
I want to make you stay on camera.
You want to make me stay on camera?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I am not a good picture. So he's gonna go have a cigarette and leave me alone with you guys. What trouble can we get in before Daddy gets back? Okay, that sounds weird. Jizzline. Yeah, that one. Mr. Positive, are you gonna come up here? I'm gonna share the link. Anyone wants to come up and hang out. I mean, I really love doing these morning ones with you guys. It's not so crazy and wild. Oh my gosh, we're gonna finish that last part tonight on Totally Blunt. I really hope that guy emails back because I would love to interview him. He probably won't interview with the likes of me because I can't pay people for interviews, but I really want to hear more from him, like directly from him. Good morning, Rhonda. Thank you. I'm going on antibiotics, so I'm a little bit sad about that because antibiotics make me feel so nasty and, you know, they give you the shits too. Mr. Positive, good morning, brother.
What's up, sis?
Oh, I gotta go out and come back in. You sound like a robot. Hold on.
What's up, sis? No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Am I deaf? Hold on. Maybe it's my fault. Nope, it shouldn't be my fault. Hello.
There, I think that's better.
Okay, can you hear me? Can I hear you? Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you now. Yep.
All right. What's up, sis?
No, my phone does that. I don't know why. StreamYard is weird on it. I think my phone's bugged. Talking to all these inmates and people.
All you guys need to live on my stream so that way I can get 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah, make a stream. You should do that. You should do an all-nighter stream.
That way I don't have to use StreamYards.
StreamYard is hard on the phone, huh?
I don't know about hard. It's just I'd rather directly connect to YouTube, but the cell phones don't allow you to do it.
Oh, I do have yogurt. I'm gonna go get some actually.
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt. Yogurt's really good for you. Cardi B says all ladies should eat yogurt because it's good for your mouth. It's good for your vajayjay. It gives you the good. It is. I'm telling you. Cardi B said so. It must be true.
Oh, yeah.
Yogurt's good for you. Gives you. You need the good bacterias, and yogurt has it. And Cardi B said, eat yogurt, or unless she meant lather your yogurt, your vajayjay and yogurt. But I think she said eat yogurt.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chad.
Coconut is the best for the vajayjay. Yeah, and pineapple for the. I don't know what you call the other one for the guy. Vajayjay, the wiener. The wiener. Coconut oil is good. Yeah. I think I will eat coconut oil. I can't eat biotin. The biotin, oh, you guys, it's so bad what it does to me. Biotin, seriously, it wants to kill me. Bye, checking. I take this biotin stuff to make my hair better, my skin better. How come it makes me worse? Like I should be on The Walking Dead after taking this shit. I have the biggest zit in my life that actually left a scar on me, didn't I, baby?
Yeah.
It was horrible. Horrible. You, Mr. Positive's voice has to be turned up. When he talks, it's very quiet.
Get the volume.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me loud and proud?
Oh, they
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me loud and proud? Mr. Cher, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3.
It should be louder now.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better. Still a little bit
All
quiet,
right.
but yeah. I got raspberry, Paw Patrol, raspberry, Paw Patrol, yogurt with my baby spoon. Food tastes better with baby spoons. And then here's what we do. This is our little thing. I peel off my yogurt and I leave that on there. Sometimes I put an extra little spoonful on there because this one here. This one here.
But he'll only have it off that point.
Yep. If I give him a little bowl of it, he will not do it. But only look it off the rack. So good. That's the only one. No, biotin is bad. I don't know why. It's so bad. I did it for a month. Maybe it was 2 weeks, but by then it was bad. And then I had that huge, like, it wasn't even a dip. I think it was a boil. Right there, center of my freaking life. Wild. It's not. Mr. Positive, what are you doing today? I can't hear you.
Well, I'm not talking. Are you hearing me now if I'm talking?
If you're not talking, somebody was talking. That's weird.
I
Okay,
wasn't.
I gotta go out and come back in.
Okay. I wasn't talking, but now I am. Now you're not talking. Okay, here we are. And we're alone. Christina Fowler, how are you? Crazy Mama. Everybody hit the like button.
Now I can hear you much better. I guess it's on my end.
It could be. I think you're on the cell phone that doesn't have us hear you very well if you're not directly in front of the speaker.
Yeah, that's my phone. Mr. Cher's phone's so much better. And I don't get it because my phone is the model, like a model or two above his model.
Yeah.
But his phone's Canadian and mine's American, and his works better.
Canadian stuff is better than America stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a question
so.
for you. Here's a funny question for you, Ms. Cher.
Huh.
On your products in Canada, does it say made by China or something else?
No, everything. I always laugh. I'll have to show you guys sometime because everything has the Canadian flag. It says Canada on it. Like everything, the ketchup, the chips, like everything. Everywhere you go, everything on the food, it says Canada with the Canadian flag. Like Canadian,
Maybe that's why your products are better.
the country is a narcissist as a whole.
Well, maybe the I'm just saying your products must be better because everything that we have has a small little message says made from China.
You're like, I will blow this up now.
We can't make our own crap, I guess. We have to have people who get $2 an hour make it.
I think that's so sad. I mean, that's sad.
I agree.
You want to try ketchup chips so bad? Okay, you email me your address. We will get you some. Tiffany's coming over for my birthday, and I don't know who else is around our area. But if you guys want to help me make Thanksgiving dinner on my birthday and come over for my birthday, He's gonna put balloons up, he said.
That was a joke. You said you hated them. See the pop them off.
Yeah, Tiffany,
I
I
never
agree with
had
you.
a birthday
Ketchup and
party.
chips are
I was
amazing.
on the birthday party.
So bad for you, salt wise. Oh my god.
Ketchup chips are the best. Cotton Candy
Oh,
Boob, send me your phone number or your address, please. We are going to send you ketchup chips. Mr. Positive, you know you can probably, that number I gave you is a tracking number for your hoodie. We got quick shipping. So you should
yeah,
have it this week.
on Facebook, I'll have to relook and see if I can't find it.
Got your coffee? Hey, Mama Bear 420. You can help.
Mama Bear, hello.
Well, it's
Other
going to be
than-
live stream, so you guys can join live even if you can't be here. But if people are around here, you can come hang out for my birthday. Mr. Cher's here, so we feel safe.
Cotton Candy, where was the I'll be up on panel someday soon?
Yeah. I don't even know what day is that. What day is the 24th?
24th? That's probably a Thursday, isn't it? No.
Is it
24th, no. 24th is a Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay, we're going to be streaming. It's going to be Cherapalooza in this bitch because my birthday, when Cher has a birthday, it's got to go from then Wednesday to Sunday. So it's Cherapalooza starts on Tuesday night.
So you're allowed to send food to the States?
Yeah.
Certain food?
Yep.
I would love to try ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips?
Get actual chips and dip it in ketchup.
Oh, yeah, I like plain Lay's chips or the Ruffles, so it holds the ketchup in there really good. You throw some Frank's hot sauce and the ketchup for a dip. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering a little.
Crazy
Melissa
dangerous.
St. Clair? Wait, Melissa, are you coming over for my birthday? Mr. Cher's like, wait, the whole world. Yeah.
Well,
Said, Tiffany's for sure coming, I think. Tiffany, your husband, are you both are coming, right? Not just you, but your husband's welcome, right? My husband wants to come too. We're gonna go this weekend and pick out. We're gonna go find the turkey, the stuffing, ground sausage.
I gotta mute you guys. Hello.
Oh, you're not muted. You guys try and read his lips. He said, I'm gonna try and see what he's saying. Bring your hubby too? Yes, please. We might need to go buy some chairs. But no, I'm serious. If you guys are around and want to come on the 24th, help me cook. We're gonna be streaming, so you'd be on the live stream with us and come hang out, have some wine, celebrate my birthday, and actually get to meet you guys in person would be awesome. Wow, I'm excited for that. That'd be like really awesome birthday present and meet some of my friends.
It was just a robocall.
Oh, next time put them on speaker.
Yeah, no, I don't like messing with those people because they're idiots.
He said he loves him some cotton candy boobs. I'm gonna put that on merch, cotton candy.
Cotton Candy, you need to
Can
come
we
up
use your
on
icon
Sunday.
picture? Can we use your icon picture? Because it has to be that picture. Because it looks like boobs. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work on merch.
Let's make it a party. Somebody else come up on panel with me.
Yeah. Here, let me share the link again.
Don't have to show your face.
Melissa, do you have my phone number?
Who? Me?
Melissa. Whoever wants to email me to get my phone number if you really want to come to my birthday party.
I got Mr. Cher's number. That's all I need.
I wish I could be here. They're going to be here virtually, though, for sure. Right? Right, Mr. Positive?
Sure, I'll try to be here. Depends on what day it is.
Wednesday.
Next week, probably not, sadly.
My birthday's on the 24th.
Well, I'll pop in to say hello, but I won't be able to stay long.
No.
Sorry, I was invited to stay a week with a friend of mine. Well, not a friend, but a business partner.
Ooh.
For the week of Thanksgiving. So her and her husband invited me to hang out and stay with them for a week.
Will you go and will you go live and stuff so we can see what how you're having so much fun without us?
Probably not, because that's real life stuff, but I can definitely send you some.
Oh, you can tell us privately, right? You can send us pictures privately.
Yay. Yeah.
Yes, email me, Melissa. I hear voices19@yahoo.com. Mr. Cher's dressed and ready to go, but it's not for another hour, and it's literally 3 minutes down. I'm staying in my pajamas as long as possible. Oh no, Mr. Positive's not my doctor. No. That's my brother. He's our family, and we just drag him everywhere with us. Because that's what families do.
And I'm always reluctant to come up on panel because I know that nobody else will come up here with me.
Yeah, we twist his arm all the time.
All of you need to come up here.
Good morning. This is one of the dental days. It's so the last appointment was with the people doing the cosmetic teeth, the screw-in dentures, permanent dentures, whatever. And then today is my first appointment with the actual dentist, who will be putting me on antibiotics and making the plan for, are we pulling all my teeth at once or whatever. So that's what today is. I'm assuming I'm just going to be put on my antibiotics for 2 weeks and no teeth will be pulled today because my mouth is full of, it's bad. It hurts to talk. That's why on the Totally Blunt with Cher, it's nice because we've been watching a movie. It hasn't been too much talking, but still get to hang out with y'all and learn something. What do you think about all that, by the way, Mr. Positive?
It's crazy. I did ask you, and I think you answered. Well, no, you didn't answer. Someone else in chat answered. I said, we, as conspiracy theorists, believe that there is good Illuminati. My question to you was, do you know for a fact if he thinks that there is good or if it's all just bad? And if it's all bad, why should we not take his thoughts into consideration that all are bad? Oh, what happened?
Okay, I'm sorry. Will you repeat that question?
I can try. My question to you last night during the thing was, do you believe that this gentleman believes that there is good Illuminati? The second part of that question was, if you do not believe that he believes that there is good, why are we trying to believe that there are good?
Yeah, that would be good. I hope he will answer my email. I don't know if he thinks that, or I think he might think, because from my understanding, he said, there's the outside ring of people that don't really know what's going on with the higher ups inner circle. And that's how things are hidden in plain sight. Because me and Mr. Cher, we could be Freemasonry and go to their meetings or whatever and stuff, but we don't necessarily know, we don't know everything that's going on, so we are believing one way, and we don't know how. It's like the Scientology. Some of the people in Scientology just think that's a good religion. They're following their faith and what they believe, but they don't know what's going on in that. There's always that inner circle of people that are the core of these religions and cults that are really the bad seeds, and the people around them don't know, and that's what they do that on purpose to help try and cover, hide in plain sight. So I'm not sure if he believes that there is some good. I believe that there are some that are good people because they don't necessarily know everything that's happening, I don't think.
Okay, here, well, let me throw you another question then.
Yeah.
If they did know, do we consider it, can we still then believe there are still some good in it?
Yes.
Like I'll try to give an example, like the devil, right?
Mhm.
Anyone who worships the devil, it's bad, right?
But he used to be good.
People that are going to be there's going to be some people that says, well, there's good aspects of believing in the devil, and then there's bad aspects of believing in the devil.
Mhm.
In my opinion, no, the hell not. The devil is bad all the way around.
Mhm.
How do you voice that opinion on others that want to say there's good and bad of both? There's good and bad in the devil. So I bring that back to the Illuminati. If this guy that we're listening to believes that the Illuminati is all bad, how does he portray the truth to that in the same context that I mentioned with the devil?
You don't believe anything good can come from Lucifer.
This morning too much, I think.
I don't know. What do you think, baby? You're more deep like that. I think that I kind of agree with you, though. I almost said your real name, Mr. Positive. I kind of agree with you. I'm going to find clothes. Mr. Cher will talk to you.
Cher's gonna get dressed now. Hey, Anthony. Melissa emailed you, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, all that Freemason thing and Illuminati, it's all very interesting, that's for sure.
I really do want that one.
Yeah, it sure has.
Very chatty tonight. Is it Tuesday?
Oh, why don't you get an idea of what would they like to discuss tonight? And it's like live here. So what's on their mind today that they didn't want to talk about?
Oh yeah. So tonight on my channel we're gonna be doing a Wells Live, I guess. Cher's gonna set it up. Anything in particular you guys want to talk about there? There's a shortage of coffee in your town. Oh no. That's so good.
What is the cat food here?
Yeah. We're running out of cat food in town here. I don't know why. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking. We're going to be talking about the Wells case.
Yeah.
His interview with Brian. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Toaster oven. We were talking about. Oh, what's his name? If you go to Totally Blunt with Cher, The last two lives have been about this guy who's basically outing the Freemasons.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so hot. Mhm.
He said Katniss is guilty of choosing the wrong friends.
Mhm.
Canadian versus American coffees.
Oh, what is your famous coffee out there? Tim Hortons or something like that?
Tim Hortons, yeah.
Mhm.
I think a lot of Americans would say that Tim Horton wins hands down.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's very interesting, Christina. Can we talk about what he meant when Don said to the news he just needed to choose better friends? Because you know what friends are involved in his daughter's experience. Did he say that recently? Like, is he talking about YouTube?
Oh,
Morning, Samantha. Because yeah, things were kind of okay when he was just interviewing with us, but now that he's talking to everybody, I don't know.
yeah. Well, like he told me, he doesn't meet up anymore because he's got a million other people that talk to him better than
Well, anyone will have him on.
not that. He's talking about like mainstream people now, the Brian guy, Dr. Phil. That's what he's saying. He literally said that to him. Thank you, I love you, but we don't need you anymore. Who says that? Like actually like that? Like I don't need you anymore. I've got a million other people doing better things. What?
That's
You're welcome, asshole. I protected you. For 5 months, I protected that asshole and took a beating on my own life.
Yeah, lately you haven't been protecting, you've been backing him. So
He's going to be in prison over his daughter's disappearance, and so is that bitch Candace. Mark my words, it's going to happen.
see, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, what I did.
Stuff like that.
Dr. Phil said she knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
yeah, Dr. Phil said she knows something, whether it's hidden or not. She still knows something.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people just want her to admit it wasn't 2 minutes, it wasn't 5 minutes.
I actually think that's when she drove Hunter back home.
Mm.
It was longer than 10 minutes. I think that's when she drove the 15 or 20 minutes back down the road to drop Hunter back off. Hunter, I believe, went back to that house.
He said the N word last night in a rage. Oh God.
Who did?
Don.
Yeah, he said that. I knew he does say the N word a lot.
I've never heard him say that.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Like the train was derailed.
In fact, the church is very, the SBA. Ben Carlson is in an SBA, but usually they do actually have churches where it's mostly black
Who
people
uploads
in
the
that branch.
few-minute
But
videos on
SBA
his
is
channel?
kind of
Say again, Mr. President?
Who is it that uploads the few-minute videos on his channel once in a while?
I don't know if that's them or their media guy from the church.
Oh, yeah, it's all Robin and Tim and Joshua.
Yeah. I was just curious because it's
Oh, one sec.
Cool. I don't think it's him because it's well put up. I mean, it looks nice. Uh-oh. We're by ourselves again.
Your phone is not good for streaming.
Yeah, will you have your phone for a little while until I really do?
Yeah, good.
Break that.
Switchy.
Oh, I don't know that.
Right, Samantha?
All right.
Yeah, your phone is a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with hers. Something weird. Like
Did
the
she
reason
drop
we have to keep
at
dropping out and coming back in is the sound. It just turns to complete like distortion and static when someone
yeah.
talks. You can't make anything out.
And we can hear you guys on her phone as long as you're in front of the phone.
Hmm.
But when she's off camera, we can't hear her very well at all.
Yeah, her camera isn't very good. Or microphone.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
agree,
about
Jeff. I think they just need to step away from social media altogether.
I don't know about you, Mr. Cher, but I'm coming to the point of this is going to be a child that's going to be gone for years. So when as a YouTube community do we find something else to obsess about? Because we know we're going to, right?
Hmm.
Is it going to be another year or two? I mean, how long are we going to is Dawn going to have to just be in the dust when we suddenly find something more passionate? Because sadly, I don't think Summer Wells is going to be found for years. That's
I
just
don't
my
think
personal opinion at the moment.
I agree. And I think we would have already dropped this whole thing if Don wasn't talking.
That's true. I agree with that. Hey, Seymour, good to see you, friend. I hope you sub back to my channel someday. I'm just saying.
Mhm. Yeah, the
But
only
yeah,
reason I'm doing Wells tonight is because people still want to talk about it.
right. And I don't mind people talking about it, but I just think, I mean, we can talk about it until she comes home 10 years from now. I don't care if it's the hot topic.
Hmm.
But I think the next the one thing that I always hear people say is, well, the Cash Gurnan case, for example, that's in the dust, according to a lot of people, but not to the people who are passionate about wanting to see who killed the little 5-year-old put to death and or put in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Right. As a media, we just move on to the next hot topic. There's nothing wrong with it as long as we try to keep passion about things such as Summer Wells. I mean, God forbid if 2 months from now and that poster has to come down from, and I know you guys aren't a fan of his, but the people that he associates with and talks about who put up that big billboard in 2 months, are we going to keep spending all that money to,
Yeah.
I don't I think it's going to take some rich person who is that passionate to keep Summer Wells alive and put up on that billboard that costs $1,500 a month because
Yeah.
it's digital. Yeah. Because it's digital. That's why. Right. So, and I
Yeah.
agree with
The
you.
electrical costs and everything. Yeah.
My brown underwear is like Nicole Kessinger.
Seymour, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Your words are, I don't know, are you doing voice to text or something? Because that doesn't make sense to my brain. Although I could be very tired. Seymour, I don't know what you said there, but if you were talking to me and you were like, I'm back on your channel, great, awesome. I mean, what was the latest one in Florida? That lasted for a good couple of months.
Oh, Gabby Petito.
Yeah, but now that one guy is found dead, the only people trying to keep it alive are the ones that are saying that he's really not dead and trying to make everybody else believe that he's not dead. But the majority of the folks have moved on. They're like, okay, whether we believe in the world that whether we believe he's really dead or not, the majority believe that he is. So they've moved on to the next case.
Mm.
And thankfully, there hasn't been a major big one.
Well, not that we picked up on, but
right. That's true. That's true. That's very true. Chasing Truth does good by bringing small cases to the front. I love that. You guys are bringing small cases to the front. I think that is what we need more of.
Yeah, I agree. Because, I mean, we can talk about the Summer Wells case, but we're not talking about Summer, like, ever. It's always about Dawn.
Yeah.
Or Candace. And we're not getting close to solving anything. We're not pouring through evidence.
Right.
We're not doing anything. We're just talking about it.
Right. Okay, Seymour. Well, I'm glad that you're back and enjoying my content, my friend. I never, ever, ever intend to ignore you, ever. If I just don't see your name or my name pop up as a tag, it's hard to catch sometimes.
Peace, Donnie.
Shut the F up, Donnie. Okay, then.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into a suspicious death here, but I just haven't had any time to dig into any evidence on it.
Oh, yeah. In your Providence?
Yeah, it happened in this town.
Oh, okay.
Guy went missing and was found. Well, people said he was found beheaded.
What? Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty gnarly.
Yikes.
But I don't want to make a video on it until I get like all the facts of it.
Right, exactly. That's the smarter way to do things.
Well, that's true, but it wasn't.
I half agree with that, Mama Bear. Not fully though. Just my opinion.
Yeah. Because it's not Don making it about Don now. It's YouTubers using him for clout.
Right. Don has always said the words, "It's about Summer." So that's why I half believe in what you're trying to say, Mama Bear. But I agree with Mr. Cher that it's us making it about Don. Sorry, Cher.
Oh yeah, he was there for I can't remember how long, but yeah, animals did get to him, but they wouldn't bite his head off.
The Wells case is very interesting because you have.
And no, Melissa, she didn't just call you.
Professionals.
You didn't just try to call Melissa, did you? No.
I didn't call anybody. You have professionals saying, "Oh, they're both innocent." You have professionals saying Candace is guilty, and then you have professionals saying Don is guilty as shit. And like even professional cops, detectives, and all these people can't even agree on the Wells. It's my opinion. They both know what's going on because I've heard what I've heard. They're dangling something over each other. Candace has this whole plan, and I'm sorry, but no matter what TV show comes out, what interviewer comes out, I don't give a shit their credentials. It's in my heart that Candace knows what happened and Don helped cover it up. Like Don knows, but he's protecting his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's definitely a possibility for sure.
That's what I'll always, no matter who says what to me.
Tony Baloney, has anyone ever been able to contact Jose? I don't think so.
I tried to find him on Facebook, but we should.
Yeah, he
I
may be
thought,
around the
I
country.
thought the Jose thing was a running joke. Is that someone serious? Who is that?
Not a joke.
That's the guy that Don thought Candace was cheating on him with
Oh, see, I had
when
no
they got
idea.
in that tussle. But yeah, apparently he was out of the picture long before Summer went missing, but we don't know what the hell.
Does this match?
That's fine.
Show them. That's good. Does that match? They can't see my pants. Yeah, I'm wearing it. Just the dentist. I could wear my pajamas there, which I'm basically doing because I want to be comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, Tammy. I mean, at first I really liked how detailed they were, but yeah, it's definitely not an exact thing. They're saying,
Yeah,
"Yep, it matches. You're good to go, baby."
I like the behavior panel, but a lot of people are saying they screwed up when it came to the Gabby Patino case.
I lost respect for them. You can tell they sold out to go on TV and pimp their channel because they keep saying, yeah. So anyway, and to each their own. I think that's fine. Every one of us would do that. But what I don't like, what honestly turned me off of them, is they were praising the police and how they acted and treated the situation with Gabby and Brian. They said actually that those police did a great job. And I was like, oh shit, well, I'm done being like I lost respect for them then.
Miss Cher, can I ask you a question real quick though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I value your opinion, but here's the question I have.
Mm-hmm.
Those cops, that video that we watched,
Mm-hmm.
those cops did not hear from the dispatcher until afterwards. So can you still blame them?
Yes, 100%, because I've been a
Okay,
female
I would
in
love
that
to hear
situation.
because
they didn't have proper training.
was criminal.
No, that would have been clear to me, everything. Just the fact that she said to the cops, he didn't want to pull over for you guys. I'm sorry. So I grabbed the steering wheel. She told the cops right then and there he wanted to go on a high-speed chase with them. And she stopped it. Okay. So right there, that's a red flag.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for your thoughts on that. I was just the thing that stopped me was that the dispatchers didn't get to the cops in time to tell them how dangerous he is, or they were. That's all.
They should have been trained better, in my opinion. So is it all of their fault? No, because they could have been trained better. So the whole department, in my eyes.
Right. I hear you.
Oh, Cotton Candy, the super sticker. Thanks, girl. And yeah, Tiffany, yeah, she was acting very strange. Like she looked terrified.
I agree with that, Tiffany, for sure.
Police
didn't.
But
can a cop hold somebody because someone looks terrified? I wish we could, but I just don't think we can.
We can't, but I think they should have separated them for the day.
Yeah,
like
that's probably
yeah. Said we feel like something's weird here and we want to keep you apart. Not say, okay, you guys go to separate hotels tonight or whatever the hell they said.
Right.
That was stupid. Like they had to know that wasn't going to happen.
You would hope. I'm in the belief that psychologists should ride along with police, in my opinion.
No, police should definitely have some kind of psychological training. I think they do get some, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it's like half, if not even half.
Did she really? She gave the hand signal for domestic abuse and they didn't even notice.
And yeah, that's how you know they're not trained enough. And Utah police at that because they don't treat women well in Utah, but yeah.
What is the hand signal?
You go like that.
Oh, it's a 3 motion thing? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
I think that's what it is. I did a video on it a while ago, actually, because I had never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's a video, babe. Let me come here around you.
Yeah, I mean, like we knew what had happened after we saw the video. At least I did by the time I saw it. But yeah, she looked like scared to me. They both put their hands on each other. They should have been arrested, and then maybe Brian would have thought twice about murder. Not getting arrested made him feel empowered. Yeah. Yeah, if they both admitted hitting each other, they should have been taken in.
I don't need. I'll do a live on because I've been through that situation with Brian. She took what she was doing is saying what Brian did to her and saying it was her. Because I guarantee you, as they were getting pulled over, he was telling her, "We are going to get out of this quickly, or you're going to get your ass beat as soon as we leave here." Like I've had police situations pulled over Brian. I remember what I was being told, and I remember taking the blame. Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. This was all my fault. No, at that whole situation was very triggering for me to watch because it's almost like it's like an outer body experience to watch that shit. It was very, very fucked up to watch. Like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
She could have been alive today if those cops would have just did something different.
Yeah, maybe. Fortunately, we'll never know. All right, I gotta go fire up the truck.
Yeah, I was going to say, when do you start to leave? 9?
Yeah, her appointment's in
10.
20 minutes.
Well, when do you leave, Mr. Cher?
Oh, I'm gonna drop her off and then I'm going to work.
He's dropping me off, and then you guys are gonna be stuck with me alone. I'm gonna stay on the live while I'm at the dentist.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I forget you're self-employed. You can go in anytime you want, almost.
Well, I just got things pushed so I could at least drop her off.
Did you do that? Babe, seriously, I thought your job wasn't until later.
I could have done it this morning, but
Oh my god.
Hey, Miss
Seriously, that's
Wednesday.
okay?
it just worked out that way. I wasn't
no, it
saying I
didn't.
need the morning off.
Babe,
No, I
I'm
didn't.
okay to walk 5 minutes down the
I
road.
know you are.
Oh my gosh. You see, that's why I'm doing that one.
I did not specifically say I need the morning off. I just don't want to take false credit. It just worked out.
Sure, and you didn't do anything.
The things you do behind the scenes that are awesome. I love that. That's awesome. Tammy Yayo. I love that. I love saying Tammy Yayo.
Hey, Miss Wednesday.
So sweet.
I didn't do it either.
Yes, should have known that.
You're like me, Mr. Cher. I hate taking credit for things, even if I did it.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't though.
Right? Let her believe that you did.
Yeah, I'll get that good love tonight.
Christina, no, I'm not a Canadian. I will be a Canadian if Donald Trump wins again.
You seriously like Biden better?
No, Mr. Cher, how dare you? I hate both of them, but I hate Donald Trump worst.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I will take anyone hands down over Trump. Even if it's Biden again, which it won't be because of his failed attempt with the overseas thing that happened months ago. But
I thought you were going to say his failed attempt at speech.
no.
You
All
can't
of
even get a sentence out that guy.
Well, neither can Trump, honestly. I mean, I could pick. I have video after clip or clips after clips after clips of Trump spitting over his words too. So there is that. But no, if my dream would be to move to Canada if Trump wins. Will it happen? No, probably not. But I will always say I will want to move to Canada if Trump wins because I don't want to have another 4 years with him. Possibly 8 because of the stupid rules that we somehow come up with. I think the stupid rules are what? If you become president, you're allowed to try again in the 4 year. So you have. So my question, all right, my brain is, he's been a president for 4 years once. If he wins again, there was a break. There was a 4-year break. Is he going to be allowed to be president for a consecutive 8 years total, or only 4 years because he already did 4-year term? That's my fear. Is that somehow he's going to get away with being a president for 8 years if he wins this next time, if he runs.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't either, and I'm an American. I hate it.
I think it's only a total of 8 years, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Tiffany, he's done equally bad stuff. I'm sorry that in my opinion, sorry, not sorry. In my opinion, he's done equally bad stuff. Both disgusting men.
Yeah, I can agree on that point.
Amen to that, Tammy Ayo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a libertarian. I'm very anti-government. I think it's useless, and all it does is just take our money.
I'm going to say something with 45 of you listening that I haven't publicly said ever on YouTube. I have never voted for the presidency because my vote doesn't count. My vote will never count until they get rid of the electoral college.
Yeah, we got something like that up here. Like Trudeau got elected, but almost every
But the masses,
area voted against him. But because he won this tiny little area, he holds way more power than the rest of the country.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not what it's supposed to be.
That's exactly my thought. Anyone that says I'm un-American because I won't vote I'm sorry, I just don't believe my vote will count. Because you're allowed, the electoral college is allowed to vote against their people. They just are.
Yeah. I don't understand why they just don't have everyone's vote as equal. It doesn't have to be put into groups or whatever. It's just how many votes.
Yeah.
You get 50 million for one guy, 49 million for another guy. Doesn't matter where they are when they voted.
Yeah, I agree.
Or it shouldn't anyway. Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm with you, Cotton Candy, but I had to vote for this when Trump was about to come up on panel, or when Trump was about to try to be reelected, I had to vote. I had to vote because I needed to have people. I needed to be able to say, well, I voted, so I have a say. That Trump is an idiot, in my opinion.
I don't know. If you ask me, that kind of went from bad to worse, but
Yeah, that's okay. And you're allowed that opinion. I just think domestically, he screwed us all over.
yeah. I know, like up here, it doesn't seem to matter. Like whoever gets voted in, my life doesn't change.
That's exactly true as well. I mean, the one person I get a lot of people who get angry. I mean, they get livid every single time they go fill up their car at the gas station.
Hmm.
And they blame the president for that. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Are you that pissed that the gallon of gasoline is $3.50 and you're allowing your body to be livid and hate the president because he's the one that supposedly made the gas prices that high?
Well, I don't know what people were expecting. I mean,
that shit
they
boggles my
wouldn't let
mind.
you go to work. They're making you stay at home and giving you the stimulus checks. That money has to come from somewhere.
Right.
Like, there's no such thing as free money.
Right. And Trump started it, believe it or not.
Yeah, we had the same thing up here. But yeah, we had a major problem up here actually because people were making more because they could collect unemployment too. So they were making more money sitting at home doing nothing than working. So a lot of people just didn't go back to work.
Yeah, and that's what's happening here in the United States. And nobody wants to work at a fast food chain. So there's plenty of jobs out there, but nobody wants to nobody wants to, work at a fast food joint. So
You gotta switch phones. Okay.
Mr. Cher's got to have his phone for the day.
Yep. Well, she's gonna bring you guys into the dentist, so
Yeah, you guys are going in and then.
The highlighted commenter, you have an ear infection? Is that what I'm reading? Ouch. Those are the worst.
do you want my cracker?
Is it better to not to pay?
Well, I will be praying for your daughter, highlighted commenter. That's not a very fun thing to deal with. Toothache, earache, anything to do with your head.
Yeah.
That's a very painful. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you, Cotton Candy. I'm dealing with Social Security income right now. I just got a letter in the mail that said we overpaid you 4 years ago, and because of that, we're going to take your current check now. So therefore, I don't have money to live on for the month because they decide to, oh, well, you owed us 4 years ago. So yeah, the government, the unemployment, all of it's BS. I agree with you 100%, Cotton Candy.
Cher's just on the phone with the dentist here.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're not calling.
Shut the F up, Donnie. I somewhat agree with you there. Taxpayers end up paying for it, but people that need it, I agree with you. We need better than what we're getting, that's for sure. Highlighted commenter, yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Hello, Sharon Tuck. How are you? How is she green? Are you monetized on this channel? Yeah, I guess you are. I didn't realize.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna switch phones up and then get on the way.
Okay.
She back.
Best year of your career. Awesome. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Y'all worked all your lives. You should be able to enjoy it, in my opinion. Excited and nervous for me? Well, today they just said they're going in, and because they're going to be the ones pulling all my teeth, they have to do their own X-rays and an exam. So she said, so this is when I'll find out when we're starting the pulling of my teeth. And I'm going to look stupid for a little while, but whatever. Probably won't have my camera on for a little while.
Okay, so since it's more than 100, you won't be able to tap. I'll have to insert it, and I wrote the PIN number on that paper.
Okay, baby. Hubby just handed me his credit card with the PIN number.
Woohoo! Go shopping.
That's love and trust. Mama Bear, one step closer. Exactly, Sharon. I can't hear Mr. Positive. Are you talking?
I am now. Can you hear me?
Is he
Can
muted?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Shit,
Hello,
I think he's
testing,
muted.
1, 2, 3. Hello,
Can you hear
testing,
me?
1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes,
You go back next Tuesday? Awesome.
yes. I can hear you.
I
You
look like
can't
that.
hear me.
Nuts right now. Mr. Positive is
Tammy Ayo, it's tough sometimes. What I learned a long time ago during the 3 years that I've been a part of this is you just have to not be in the drama. You have to not agree with other people who have other beefs. Because then that brings your attitude down, right? So you have to rise above it all. You sometimes have to just stay silent when it comes to what you really believe. Because if you insert what you really believe, then you get all this hate coming at you. So it's a lot easier to just try to stay positive without inserting yourself in what you truly believe about a certain creator here or there. And I don't know if anybody can hear me because I know Miss Cher is frozen. Can people still hear me?
oh my gosh, I booted myself again. Can we hear you yet, Mr. Positive?
I hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh. Did you go out and come back in?
No, hold on.
You should go out and come back in. Yep, there you go. Now when I get in here, guys, I'm gonna probably mute for a second. I'll wait till I'm in the room. Yeah, there we are already. Phobia. Dentist. You can hear us? Okay. Oh, I'm froze now? No, I left and came back out. Here he is. Now can we hear you?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, my
Hello?
volume's full blast, but I can't hear him, and
Hello?
everyone can hear me. Nope, no sound still, Mr. Positive.
Phony, can you hear me?
Well, we are here, you guys.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Hi,
Tammy
Cher.
AO here.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Oh, it does, yeah. Well, I cannot hear Mr. Positive. That's weird. But you guys can hear him, but I can't hear him.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I guess I'm just not going to be able to hear Mr. Positive because my volume is on full blast.
Well, I can leave.
Ah! I hear
What?
you. It's
Oh,
America.
hi. It's like, I'll leave if I'm the only voice
No,
here.
they could hear you. Don't leave. Mr. Cher is going to be taken off though because we are here.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
But where am I right now? What way do I go back home? Oh, I see 7-Eleven right there. I know how to get home.
Stay on this street. Walk all the way back.
Oh, easy peasy. And it's actually a nice day.
Yeah, it's windy, but it's not cold.
Well, we'll be okay. Well, you guys, Mr. Positive, if you will keep them occupied for like 90 seconds, I'm going to just mute and turn my camera off for a minute and go get checked in. Sorry, hold on. I'll be right back on here, you guys, in the dentist's office.
Sounds good to me. How is everybody? Tiffany Cher, it's going to be really, it hasn't snowed here in Colorado yet, but it will very shortly. If it snowed in Canada, which is above us, well, it's obviously above us, but I mean, if the portion where Cher is, she's above me. So if it snowed there, we are going to get hit with snow too. Mama Bear, yes, the positive show. I'm listening and getting ready for work. Tammy, yay, I love saying that. That's awesome. So how is everybody? Tell me about your day. Who was the one talking about ley lines? What does that mean, Christina? Ley lines? I don't, my brain's not computing. Ley lines, what?
Okay. I'm filling out my paperwork now.
Mr. Positive, someone I know got that same situation with Social Security. You can dispute it. Yeah, Roberta, I'm trying to dispute it, but they said my options were it'll take years and I won't get a check, or I can say I concede and get a check minus $75 a month. Crazy. I'm going to have to talk to an attorney about that, but I have to find a free attorney, which is a nightmare in itself.
I can help you with that.
Well, that would be awesome somehow. It's just a nightmare. What's happening in that situation. Christina, I'm still waiting for your clarification, my friend. I will give you any remarks that you want me to give, most likely if you can clarify what you meant by ley lines. I don't know what you meant by that. The highlighted commenter might know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm still lost. Okay. It's probably nothing important. Just interest. Let's see. What did you say? I can't highlight your comments. It's probably nothing
Sorry, guys, I
important.
gotta fill out this paperwork.
You're fine. Do your thing. It's probably nothing. It's just important. And some of the biggest tragedies happen on said ley lines. It's got my magnetic poles. I don't know anything about ley lines, Christina. I don't know what that means, so I don't know. I'd give you my input if I knew.
I don't even know.
That was me. They're invisible lines. Oh, here we go. That was me. They are invisible lines that circle the earth, and the points are usually very worldly. See, you all are just talking above my head. I'm not the smartest kid on the block. Let's see. My kids have built a few already this year. Oh, good morning, friends. Hey, Shannon gal. Shannon gang, how are you, friend? I guess I don't need to read every single comment. That would be silly. Only the ones that I want to read. Bermuda Triangle. See, highlighted. I don't know anything about that, my friend. Nothing. Mama Bear, I do not smoke. Funny enough, most of you know, if not, you know now, I'm disabled. I was born with a condition called spina bifida. And the group home life that I lived the group home parents told me a lie. They said, if you smoke, you will die because of your disability. So because they said that, I never attempted smoking. So I was lucky that they lied to me, I guess, because I didn't want to have, I don't have the nicotine freak out that most people have. So there's your question. How do people feel about Alec Baldwin's situation? Do you guys think he's at fault? I don't know. Does an actor purposely have
Sorry,
to?
guys, just filling all this out. I'm not paying attention right now. Hold on. Good job, Mr. Positive. Thank you for carrying the show.
Tammy A, I don't know. That's a good question. Do I purposely think that Alec Baldwin has to shoot the gun in the air just to make sure it's right? Or does he trust the people that hand him the gun and say, there's blanks in here? I'm going to say that I don't blame Alec Baldwin personally, because there is 50 steps. I don't know how many steps, but I'm going to throw out a number. There's at least a dozen steps to have the knowledge that there is blanks in the gun instead of real bullets.
No.
So that's my thought on that. I don't know what that is, Christina Fowler. I'd be interested to hear your story about what that condition's or that syndrome's all about. You're conflicted with it, and that's okay to be conflicted, Crystal. We all have different opinions. Mine is there's 12 steps that should have been happening before Alec Baldwin was handed the gun, in my opinion. Your opinion is different, and that's okay. And I agree with you, Summertime. I'm glad they lied to me too, because I didn't want to be stuck with the nicotine issue that most people have with smoking.
Okay.
Although,
I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on.
although,
Okay. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute, you guys. Hold on. I gotta m
That's fine. Although I will say this, and it just came to my brain, so I might just take out my original thought. Was there a lot of mishaps already in that same movie? If there were, then I have to almost wonder, is Alec Baldwin partially at fault for not really checking if there had already been a few mishaps in the movie? I don't know. Y'all are making me think, which is good. Christina, by now, I think it's going to be years. If she's alive, I think it'll be sadly one of those things that she'll be 18 before she surfaces, and that's sickening for me to say. And my stomach just turned saying it, but that's what I believe. If she's alive, we won't know until she's 18, or finds a way to not be scared to alert somebody who hopefully will know the signs about her abduction. If she's dead, same thing. I don't know if with winter coming and snow's going to fall on the ground, I don't know. Again, it's going to, in my opinion, it's going to be a lot longer than a few months. I hope to God I am wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong. Hope to God I'm wrong. I don't know about Rose, Christina. I don't know about the case. I believe there was already something that happened with the guy who was in charge of the guns, and
Rose Bly, yeah.
Phony. That's the exact reason why I said to myself, maybe Alec Baldwin is partially at fault. Because if there was already mishaps, but it looks like Cher's back, so I'm going to shut up and hand it over back to her.
You guys are. Never mind. I can't tell you right now. Remind me to tell you something funny later. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yep, I hear you
Can you
just
hear me,
fine.
Miss Father? Okay. Oh,
Yep.
I love you too, babe. Hey, Roll Tide. I'll show you.
I am me, Karen, Mr. Positive.
I just moved here to.
Hello, Roll Tide. Uh-oh, she left. We're back. Thank you for the inquisitive questions about world life. You know, I liked answering what I thought about the Alec Baldwin case and Summer. So thank you for the inquisitive questions. Just don't hate me for the answers that I give. Yeah, it's very true, Phony. Why am I also positive, Karen? I just, behind the scenes, I'm not, right? I live a depressed life. I'm lonely sometimes. So you have to outwardly pour out positivity. And that's what I believe, right? And what I tried to articulate before, how do I do it on YouTube? Well, I failed in the beginning because I inserted myself with everyone's opinion. And because I did that, I was drugged down mentally and physically because I did not allow myself to just let them have their fight. And sometimes you just have to stay quiet. Sometimes you have to stay quiet and not agree with the masses publicly. And because I don't publicly agree with anyone most of the time, I stay positive, and then I'll stay silently. Like Miss Cher, I will privately tell her that I think someone's an idiot, but but I'm not going to publicly say it where thousands
Okay.
of people see what I'm
Thank you,
saying.
Mr. Positive, for helping with the show. You are awesome. We love you.
You're awesome. I don't know if she can hear me still or not.
Yo, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
It's starting to get sad if you all have to leave and then come back in, but not yet. Sorry, I've had to keep muting and stuff. I didn't want to like dox people. They were saying addresses and stuff.
That's fine. You do you. So you guys are saying as much hands on Alec has guns in his career, he should have been trained to check the safety as well, and that leave partially guilt. Did someone set him up? That's a possibility too, Christina. I was with you. I'm with your thought process at first. Like, how is an actor responsible for gun shooting at somebody if there's already 12 steps? But here's the caveat to that. If there's already been a dozen mishaps, then it happens. Another robocall. So that's the caveat. If there's already been a dozen safety protocols, then I have to say that he might be partially at fault. Yeah, thank you, Chris, Shannon. It's the best people can do. I mean, I understand the whole process of going in and watching a shit show. Sorry, Sheriff, this is monetized, so you won't be able to make money off of it because I cussed at it. But anyway, oh, she is.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys. So they're going to be taking X-rays in a little bit here, so I'm going to have to mute and be off the phone for like 5 minutes again, Mr. Positive. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm just waiting right now, though. So
Sweet.
I can't believe I'm here. Ah! I don't know. I'm nervous.
I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh.
Just this carries a little bit. So, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Mr. Positive, what do you, you wish you were there? Yeah, me too.
What was your question?
Now I forget because I just heard some tools going off and it makes me nervous.
Okay.
Thank you, Phony Baloney. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for keeping me company, Mr. Positive, and everybody in chat.
Oh, you're great. You're worth sitting for the first
Morning.
part of my.
How are you? Good.
Good.
Would you mind me putting you on camera?
Oh, who's on camera?
I'm a YouTuber.
Oh.
There's the doctor. All right, I'm going to go on mute and hide for a little bit. They're doing x-rays. Love you guys.
All right. So we talked about the Alec Baldwin thing. We talked about Summer. We talked about my opinions on that. Back to the positive show. Well, we'll try to make it positive, that's for sure. Yeah, this is a big deal for her. I'm so proud and so excited that she's able to get this done, and I'm glad that she has a community such as us to help her on along her journey and help her forget the crazy, stupid people. I think it's awesome. Tocado, Karen, and I do not. I don't own a TV, so anything that comes across the screen is usually just YouTube stuff. So I do not know that. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie, there's two of them. Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. Both are amazing movies. Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. Miranda, hello, how are you? I mean, Alex Erickson posted a video a few days back about
Waiting
a mother.
for, they just took a peek in there and everything, and then now the nurse, I'm waiting for the nurse to come. She's gonna go take me around to do, full x-ray in my mouth to make sure where are all the infections and stuff, and then after we do that, I'll come back in here and he'll come in and do, tell me what's next after that.
Sweet.
Miranda, hi. I just put him on the spot. Do you mind being on the camera? Told you guys I'm going to be totally transparent. Now, this place will just be doing the pulling of the teeth and making sure everything's good. It's the other place that I'll be dealing with for a year and going to tons of appointments, and he'll be doing the live streams with us and all of that. So this is actually one of his buddies he sent me to get all my teeth pulled. Freemasonry. What's your opinion, Mr. Positive? Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you, Mr. Positive, by the way. Quick interrupting you when I just asked you a question, but seriously, thank you, because if I was here by myself and not, like, Mr. Cher can't be in here and stuff, I'd be very scared, like a big baby.
Oh, you got company again.
Okay, guys, I gotta go up here. Put my mask back on? Yeah. Okay.
What do I think about it? I think that I'll never be rich enough to worry about it. I'll never be rich enough to be faced with that question of the Illuminati. So it doesn't really affect me in a way, in my opinion. That's how you are summertime? Yeah. I mean, I'm not naive. If it doesn't directly affect me, but it affects my friends, affects my world, I'm going to be interested in wondering about it for sure. But if it really doesn't affect me, and it never will because I'm never going to be that rich, well, there's my opinion on that. Why dive into something? I mean, I'm interested in it, and I'll sit through 5 hours of video because it's interesting, but I'll never be scared of it. Right? Is that a better explanation? I'll never be scared of, oh my gosh, the Illuminati, right? Because it hasn't affected me in the least. Travis Scott, probably. I don't know anything about that phony, but the fellow commenters in here might. I am about free speech. I do think it sucks that a lot of things are taken down, and the free speech is being taken away. However, I'm going to throw in a wrench for you guys. Listen up real quick. Facebook and Twitter So let's just use those two examples. Facebook and Twitter, they are privately owned. We are joining something that is privately owned. Therefore, they have the right to take away our speech if they want to. It sucks. Guarantee, I believe it sucks. But because it's a private forum, I'm not going to blame the leader of Facebook or Twitter if they don't want certain things on their platform. I do not understand why I'm getting so many calls, but they're all from not my area code, so I'm not worried about it. So that's what I mean by it sucks to have our freedom taken away, not being able to say what we want on Facebook. Just remember, guys, it's privately owned by a person that is allowing us on their platform. So if they don't want our speech on there, it's up to them. It's their right. It sucks, but it's their right. Oh, I have a lot of conspiracy theories. You ready for one, Shannon, that'll shock the world?
Mhm.
I think here's one that'll shock a lot of people coming out of my mouth. I think the US had I think the US had a part in the 9/11 towers coming down. That's my severe conspiracy theory.
I think that also, actually. I do believe those conspiracy theories.
Because if you watch a lot of the videos from the conspiracy theorists, you do see flash bombs way below the plane being hit and things like that. So that is my biggest conspiracy theory that I don't like sharing a lot because people are like, what the hell do you think? No, I think the US has something to do with the 9/11 scandal. I do.
You're getting spam calls too now?
Yes, I just had 3 of them while on the call with you. But they were, I made the mistake of answering one of them, but I decided not to if it's not from my own area code.
You should have answered them on live. That'd been hilarious.
Not while you're on the dentist. I would have if you weren't on the dentist. I don't want it to turn into our show. I want it to be your show, and I'm just helping. Doesn't
I can't
surprise
believe
me.
I have you guys at the dentist with me. That's so funny. Never in my wildest dreams would I think I'd be going live at a dentist office.
You got 32 calls.
I am nervous, Lori. It's nervous. I can hear people's clean, and it makes me feel weird hearing the drills and nails on a chalkboard feeling. That's how I feel. Yeah.
What does CP mean? Highlighted comment.
I'd be more scared if you guys weren't emailing me. I got 32 people at the dentist office with me.
Highlighted commenter. I don't know what you're saying there. Facebook allows CP on there, but not free speech. It's their right. It's a privately owned company that they allow us on. I'm sorry, but that's exactly what Facebook is. That's what Twitter is. So if they want to shut us up, it's their right. Sadly enough. It sucks, but true, in my opinion.
I got censored on a coronavirus thing, and it was actually it was a testing that they were doing in England saying that the coronavirus was not good. And I posted it. All I did was repost it, and I actually got a Facebook violation for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
They say they want the truth, but what it really is their truth.
Hmm. Yeah, they want, yeah, exactly, Mr. Positive. They want the truth, but they only want to hear what their narrative is in their head.
Right. And they're allowed to do it because it's remember, guys, I'm going to keep repeating it, because it's a privately owned company. They're allowed to.
Nope, that's okay. All right, I'm back out, Mr. Positive.
Oh, sounds good. Enjoy. Anyone against virus being blocked? I don't know what that means, summertime. If you're talking about the virus conversation, that's a tough one for all of us. There are many anti-vaxxers, and there are many like me who are all for it, who are desperate for the booster to come, for me to be able to get the booster in December, because that's when I'm allowed to get my booster. So there is that. I'm for it. There's a lot of people who aren't for it. But it's about having the ability to be okay with other people's opinion, even if it sucks. Even if you believe they're wrong, you've got to just allow them to be themselves. Thank you for all your guys' questions. I'm glad to answer most of them. I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to share my truth, right? And that's okay to feel that way, Shannon. It's okay to feel afraid of that. You're only being human. You know your truth, right? That's all you can do. Mr. Positive, what is your favorite food? Anything pasta, Melissa. Spaghetti, lasagna, all of that. Oh, I love pasta. Pasta is my favorite. You make great pasta. Do you make it from scratch, Melissa? I've never had from scratch pasta before, ever. I don't want to make it because I'm too lazy and it's too time consuming. But I've never actually had fresh pasta where you make it and eat it within 20 minutes. Never in my life. Summertime, I'm coming over for dinner. I love lasagna. Yum. In fact, I'm probably going to have some for lunch. Lunch or dinner. You make pasta often, Miss Wednesday? I love pasta. Chicken Alfredo is the best. Oh my God. What is that restaurant that's famous here in the U.S.? I can't remember, but they have amazing pastas out there.
Okay, so guys, instead of going to do the surgery way where put me to kind of sleep to pull them all out. They said that it should be okay to do here with just being numbed up. And if I don't go to a surgeon and be put to sleep, it will cost a little bit less.
Wow.
So instead of being like 3,000 to pull out all my teeth, maybe it'll only be 2,000.
Wow. But you have to but you'll have to not be asleep for it.
I'm scared to do it that way, but
So for less money, you have to be numb, not asleep, right?
I can do it. Yeah. Oh, is Mr. Positive frozen now?
I don't know. Am I? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me? Phony, yes. Olive Garden is what I was thinking of. I love Olive Garden food. Do I do anything for Thanksgiving? Well, next week I'm going to be off the air for a whole week. I'm going to miss you guys. But I'm going to be off the air.
No, I don't think it's going to cost more money to do it without being put to sleep. It's going to be a little bit less. But I'm only going to be numbed up in my mouth.
But yeah, no, so this coming next week, I'll be gone. I won't be on internet whatsoever, probably. That's my goal anyway, Miss Wednesday. But so I'm going to a friend's house. But do I typically do anything for Thanksgiving? No, I usually don't. Olive Garden is the bomb, Melissa. Yum. Well, thank you, Shannon. I'll probably still try to post my Wednesday and Sunday content. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but we're going to try. Oh, look at her teeth. That's crazy. Yes, nay. Mine is pasta too. Yum, yum, yum. She's suddenly getting bad connection.
Yeah, I'm getting a bad connection, I think. But I'll be almost done here, so I'll be outside soon. You prefer the surgeon, I know, but if I could save and only pay $7,000 instead of $8,000, that's, I'll do it. I'm already in pain anyway. No, it doesn't cost.
We lost her again. They have endless bowls of salad. Oh, yes, Melissa. With ranch dressing. That's my favorite topping for salads. That's probably what's happening, Christina. It's those x-ray machines that are making her computer or making her phone go wiggy.
Yeah, it's making my phone go crazy. I was thinking that summertime, I'm going to ask my doctors for one. Or just eat like edible or something, I don't know. Olive Garden is okay, but Applebee's is better.
Phony, I'd be with you because the paranoia of continued pain to do them a few at a time. But you got to do what the dentist says is best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my phone keeps messing up, but I'll be done here in a few minutes. They're going to come in here and they're going to stay, I think, a day, and I think I'm going to do my teeth pulled after my birthday.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's in...
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it'll probably be within the next 2 weeks, I think.
Well, good. Now keep your self-confidence up and just stay off camera and continue being you, girl. When that happens. Oh, she left. Spaghetti noodle. Oh, spaghetti squash. You know what, Christina? ever since I'm trying to eat healthy, I've been liking the idea of squash in the shape of spaghetti. I agree. If you could meet one person famous in all trades, who would it be, and what would be the first thing y'all do? Me, I'd meet Jeff Bridges and match Big Lebowski with him and his wife. Love to meet her. Well, you guys know, as a Christian, obviously the answer would be, obviously as a Christian, my answer would be Jesus Christ. I would love to be able to meet him while living. I'm going to meet him anyway when I'm dead, but.
Mr. Positive, I Facebook message you. Would you mind if I just talk right here for like 15 minutes? Would you mind being a host until I get out of here?
Sounds good to me.
I'm so sorry, you guys, but it keeps kicking me off and it's running slow, and then I keep getting something pop up saying that the app's not supported here. I don't know what that means, but yeah, all of the like the X-ray machines and stuff, I think, are messing with my internet. He said it'd just be a few minutes and they're going to come in here and give me my information and I'm leaving. So about maybe like 15, 20 minutes and I'll be back. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me. I don't get anywhere.
Okay, thank you. And I'll be back and I'll be updating you guys on everything. I'll stay on here until I get kicked out again. But when I get kicked out again, I'm just going to let Mr. Positive host the show till I'm back.
Sounds good.
Thank you. You guys are so awesome too, by the way. I just want to say, like, it's scary, right? And yeah, I'm 36 of you guys in here, Mr. Positive hanging out. It's like, I feel like my family is here at the dentist with me and it's making me less nervous. And who would have thought? It's crazy.
We could all be Enoch. What does that mean, Tony? I won't be the best host, but as long as the chat keeps me answering questions and keep me engaging, I'll definitely be here. Helping you all out, helping share out, so that way all 36 of you can stay, hopefully, and know that she will be back to give us her full and final update. Cher is awesome people. She's the one creator that, well, she's one of a few creators that I really appreciate, because she allows me to disagree with her wholeheartedly, and yet we're still family, or we're still friends. Because believe me, there are some things that I totally disagree with her on, but we're still friends, and that's what's important to me, and that's what I love. So having an opinion isn't a base type friendship, right? Yeah, I agree with you, Donnie. I'm just going to say Donnie. Yeah. And it's not just a small disagreement. Her and I have some serious drag out total disagreements on certain topics, but I still appreciate that she appreciates my individuality and that we can be friends and, have fun calling each other brother, sister. Dondus. Who is Dondus? Is that I don't know who Dondus is. Do you think, okay, I need to read the rest of your question, Christina. Let's talk about Dondus. Do you think Don is close to rolling over on Candace? Does he suspect Grandis? Personally, I think Don doesn't know what Candace knows, but he is trying to protect his wife. Because, like I believe wholeheartedly, and Cher doesn't, I believe in the behavior panel. Absolutely 110%. They screwed up, everybody says, on the Gabby case, but I still believe in them 100%. So, and Cher doesn't 100%. She's halfway in their decisions. So I believe that Don has no clue, but I believe Don is still protecting his wife because that's what husbands and wives do, is protect each other. So I hope that answers your question, Christina. If you have a detailed more question, make it a detailed type question and I'll give it a detailed type answer. I agree, Phony. We should all be different. You're fine, sir. I respect. Aw, thank you, Donnie. You're awesome. Friends should be able to disagree. That's awesome, Mama Bear, that even your husband and you might have a disagreement and that you totally disagree on something, but you still love each other, right? That's awesome. The one caveat there is religion. It would be very difficult to be in a relationship where one is, I'll just throw out two different religions that are polar opposites, in my opinion, Christianity and Mormon. It would be very difficult if one of the parties were Christian and the other were Mormon. But outside of that, I think anyone should be able to be grown up and be able to disagree with people, even in their own marriage. So yeah. Don threw her under the bus a few times. Okay, that's an awesome of Sharon. I thank you for your opinion on that. I disagree, but that's okay. I think in the heat of the moment, he gets angry. I think in the heat of the moment, he's crazed trying to figure out what's happening in his life. And 5 months later, or however long it's been, now he's just in the coping stage and trying to probably save what he has around him. So he's protecting his wife, whether he knows about her or doesn't know about her, whether he believes, whether he knows what happened or doesn't know what happened. I believe that he is trying to protect his wife either way. We're down to 27 people. Y'all gonna hang in there with me till Cher comes? Sharon, I agree with you on that. But again, he probably was drinking. Again, he was probably doing a YouTube show. In that same live, I was there. I was watching. He was shirtless. I don't know if he was drunk, but he said what he said, and I agree with you. I have 7 alibis, and she has none. I don't know if did he actually say the words "Candace is going down," or did he say, words are very important here, or did he say, I have 7 alibis and she has none? I don't believe, and I definitely could be wrong, and I don't need a clip to be proven wrong, because I believe most people on here are going to tell the truth. It's my belief that Don said, I have 7 alibis and she has none. I do not believe that he said Candace is going down. I didn't see that. Now, if I did see it, if I did hear it, does it still change my mind? No. I still think he's protecting his wife, whether she knows something and he's not a privy to it, or whether she told him and he's privy to it. Doesn't matter. She is still protecting him, or he is protecting her. Hi, Mr. Positive. Had to run. Is Cher okay? Awakeneth. She is dealing with talking with the dentist right now. She would have stayed live, but all the machinery and the X-ray machines and things like that were really putting a tax on her cell phone. She said she'll be right back, so she asked me to hang in here until she got back, and I said I proudly would. Christina Fowler, do you have an opinion on the Seventh Day Adventist Church? Do you think there may be some involvement? Christina, that I never thought of anything that deep when it came to the Seventh Day Adventist Church. I don't know about that religion. I just know that any religion that does not believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins is a religion that I believe in. Now, do I believe it's okay for everyone to have their own belief system? Yes, absolutely. I'm just absolutely believing that Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins. That's my belief. That is my conviction. And I'm totally okay with other people's religion, because the God in my Bible says, love everyone unconditionally. Steer them the right direction, but don't push them into the right direction. Right? So that's what I do. I love everyone. You'll be here for 5 more minutes, Tammy. Okay, she probably won't be back by then. I have to walk the dog. Okay, Shannon, see you in a bit if you're back. If she's not live by then. Love how you said he was shirtless. Well, he was. So that adds to the whole idea of, I think he said the words, I have 7 and she has none. I don't know if he actually said she's going down. I don't believe it. I think as YouTubers, we inserted that. I could be wrong. Gladly could be wrong, but he said Candace is going down. Okay, Sharon, if that's what he said, that's fine. Sorry, guys, I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm reading comments slowly, and I apologize. Don used the term Candace is going down when he refers to her passing out. Okay, there you go, Awakeneth. He said she is going. Okay, Crystal, thank you. Don said, I have 7 alibis and she has none. She's going down. Okay, Mama Bear, I didn't hear that. I apologize for that. I don't need to watch the clip, Sharon. I believe you guys. If that's what she said, if that's what he said, that's what he said. It does not change my opinion on do I think he knows something? It doesn't change my opinion that if Don is protecting his wife, whether he knows about what happened to Summer or not, it all comes down to all he's doing is protecting his wife. I'm here for the long haul. All right, Phony, good. He did say Candace is going down. Okay, great. Summertime. I have to go for a bit. Catch you up with you later. Bye, Summer. I think he said going down, not positive. I love that. Play on words, right, Shannon? No, everyone's saying he said she's going down. If that's the case, then that's the case. He was drunk when he said that, though. That's exactly a good point, Tamia. When you're drunk, you say anything, right? If I'm drunk, I'll be honest with you guys. I live a lonely life. If I'm drunk and I'm up on panel with a beautiful lady, I have to refrain myself. I have to squeeze my fists because I know mentally my brain isn't all there. And I'm going to say something that's going to be wrong of me to say when it comes to being drunk and I'm up on panel with an attractive lady that I have no right to say anything derogatory about or gross about, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, we're going to skip down a couple of things. Miss Wednesday, thank you. Great, thanks. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to if I miss you guys, I'm fine. I just want to skip down a few. Trying to be a good YouTuber, which means I'm going to miss a lot of you guys to try to catch up. And it looks like I got caught up. Okay, drunk words are a sober man's thoughts. Okay, that's an interesting thought, Sassy Sunflower. Drunk words are a sober man's thoughts. I disagree with that. I think sometimes what you wish you could say not drunk happens when you're sober. Sometimes I do believe that sometimes when you want to say something sober, but you don't, but you end up wanting to say it when you're drunk, does happen. But to blanketly say drunk man's words are sober man's thoughts is there's a lot of movement there that I disagree with. Thank you, Temieo. I did skip down to all of your, because someone once said you can't just sit there and read every single comment, because by the time you get to it, people have already left. So I'm doing my best. If you guys want me to comment or react to something and I've missed it, don't be upset. Just repost it. Miss Wednesday, I have not decorated for Christmas. I am nearly 48. I am 48 years old. I'm 48 years old, and I've decided, you know what? I might buy a 4-foot tree, or a 2-foot tree. Where's the camera? I might buy a 2-foot tree to just have fun with. To say that I've done it. I've lived all my life alone. I've lived all my life not celebrating things. So, Miss Wednesday, thank you very much for that awesome question. I'm here for questions if you guys want. I'm very vulnerable in those questions, but I'm here for it. So, Miss Wednesday, yeah, I definitely know that next, maybe even this Christmas, I even may have time to buy something for this year that I'll put on my porch. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Gets combative. Yeah, it can be. The man would have to be sober sometimes to have a sober thought. Christina, again, we could have a good conversation about why he's drunk all the time. If he's innocent, you know why he's drunk all the time. If he's not innocent, you also know why he's drunk all the time. We just don't know. And I can clarify that if you'd like, but I'll say it again. If he's innocent, we all know why he's drunk all the time. And if he's guilty, we all know why he's drunk all the time. We just don't know which way it is. We do not have definitive proof that he did anything to his daughter. We don't have any definitive proof that his wife did anything to his daughter. We can all speculate all day long, but we do not have definitive proof. Okay, I'm going to skip down a little bit. Tamieo, do you think the Astro World situation was a satanic? I don't know about that, Tamieo. You get me, Miss Wednesday? That's awesome. Thank you, Donnie. That's very nice of you to say. Don't forget to like and share. Exactly. Share. Tiffany Cher definitely needs all the thumbs up that she can get. Awesome. So I'm all caught up, guys. We have seen him sober, though, and I still don't think they did anything to their daughter. I agree with you also, Jessica Moon. Now I'm paying attention to your words exactly. That I still don't think that they did anything to their daughter. And I'm going to emphasize the word, I don't think they did anything to their daughter. That doesn't mean that Candace didn't pass Summer off. That just means I don't believe that any of them did anything to their daughter. Well, I don't understand what the arrest for a DV has to do with his past, but that's okay. Now, thank you, Mama Bear. You're so sweet. If anyone's not a part of my channel, right now it's not my content, but it's my pastor's content. You should come listen to it. He does an amazing job. This last Sunday, wow, it was a powerful message. It wasn't from my normal pastor, but it was from somebody who is a youth leader in the church. It was an amazing message. Amazing. I feel like she had warnings and didn't take them, and this is the result. That's definitely a good thought, Tiffany Cher. Definitely. Thank you, Mama Bear. I'm learning. Hey, if the chat gets too far ahead, you just got to skip and not worry about what people think if you missed their question. If they want you to repeat, if they want you to comment on their question, then it's up to the chat to re-ask it, right? So that's what I'm learning. Passing her off is doing something to Summer. Okay, Sharon Tuck, that is an opinion of yours, and you're validated to it. So I appreciate your comment there. Thank you very much. Passing her off is doing something to her. Okay, that is your opinion, and that's okay, Sharon. You are validated to your own opinion there. I was talking to Don's drinking, right? Thank you, everyone, for the green hearts. Thank you, Miss Wednesday. You're awesome. I think everybody here is probably subscribed to my channel. Even if you're not a religious person, even if you don't want to sit through a 35-minute conversation about God, listen to it in the background. Help me get to my 4,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, right? That'd be fun. See, I hope I can be, awesome and positive about it, right? I want people to have their own opinion. I think it's very important that they have their own opinion and not be shaken off because I think it's silly or not silly, right? So my brain's already shut off because I forgot who said what they said about something I disagree with. But she still has the right to say it. And we have the right to listen to it. Or look away while that comment's being said. I think it was Shannon that said that, yeah. Not one of us knows anything other than Summer is missing. Exactly, Shannon. That is the key, right? Absolutely the strongest statement right there. And if I was able to highlight your comment, I would. But that's perfect. Not one of us knows anything other than Summer is missing. The rest of it is speculation. Absolute. Well, thank you, Miss Wednesday. I have to be reminded every single day. That's just my body makeup. I will never fully believe it, and I don't know why I won't fully ever believe it. I just won't. But I'm glad to have you guys reminding me at every chance you get that I'm a good guy and that I try to do my best. Agree with me or disagree with me. Thank you, Jan. Haven't you been one already? I'm just kidding, girl. I'm glad you're a part of my channel. Jan, Wednesdays are an hour long. My pastor is going to take a full week off next week, and then he's going to preach another 2 Wednesdays, and then he's going to have 3 weeks off. So we won't have Wednesday content from my church for 3 whole solid Wednesdays after today. There will be content tonight that I will post. But anyway, yeah. I don't think Don or Candace physically hurt her, but they are the reason she disappeared. Tammy Ayo, I agree with that 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, if I could highlight that comment, I would. And Tammy Ayo says, I don't think Don or Candace physically hurt her, but they are the reason she disappeared. I agree. Now, I will say, I will also say with my own statement that if a missing child gets off, I'm gonna be bold here, guys. I'm gonna say this boldly. You ready for this? This is gonna be nuts. Listen up. If you, a white collar worker, are in your house and you've never had trouble with the law and you've never had CPS called on you, and you let your daughter play out in the front lawn, and somebody drives up and takes your kid, you are partially in the wrong. You are partially responsible. How about that for hatred comments coming next for me, which is fine, but that's what I believe. I'm not looking at Candace's past. I'm not looking at Dawn's past. I'm looking at somebody literally could have picked her daughter up while 2 seconds while not looking, and bam, she's gone. Is that fair to say that they're at fault because they didn't look at their child 110% of the time? I don't know. Give you viewing hours. Thank you, Jen. That would be awesome. All right, Christina, let's see. What did you say? I personally think she is in those woods, fell into a sinkhole. Those leaves over decades in the mountains create sinkholes that can be up to 6 feet deep. Dirt and leaves would have fallen on top. Christina, I would agree with you on that, but does anyone understand about that technology that covers over anything and it shows a warm signature, whatever that technology is? Would the leaves cover that? I don't know. Tiffany Cher, thank you. Thank you very much for your words on that, to help me understand that I tried to say the right way, to try to say it the right way. You can be a white collar person and you've never done anything to your child, and you've never had a CPS called on you, you've never been in trouble with the law, and your child is outside in the front lawn and your kid gets taken away. Sorry, you're still at fault, partially. You just are. Sad as that sickening sounds, but again, in my opinion only. As a mom and grandmother of girls, I agree, Mr. Positive. Parents are responsible for our children 24/7. I agree. Yep. If they had a better lifestyle, I would look at them differently. Okay, that's a good point, Tammy Ayo. If they had a better lifestyle, but what is better? I mean, you don't know people's living as a hick, right? I mean, I don't even know the proper term. Jeff Foxworthy says it perfectly. Living that type of lifestyle, does that mean that people are bad? I don't think so. They just live a weird life, right? And that's okay. Phony, it still seems like the dogs would have been altered or called, have heard the rocks under the tree, because they would have had to enter the circle to get her if she phony. I would say I like your theory. I like your theory thought there, but I also want to. I'm desperate to find somebody's dogs who aren't alerted, because I guarantee you, in the billions of people that live on this earth, there are some dogs that just don't care. I want to believe. Yes, infrared is the right wording, Shannon. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, I want to believe that the dogs were alerted. But what if they weren't? We just don't know what type of dogs they are. Don himself says they're idiot dogs. They don't alert. My dog doesn't alert. Well, my dog does alert, but so why did I lie just there? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to lie there. Trying to prove a point doesn't help when you try to mix a lie with what you said. So I apologize. My dog does alert when there's someone knocking on the door. But my dog doesn't bark. My dog doesn't, maybe this is where my brain was. My dog doesn't bark when there's noise outside. My dog doesn't bark when the exterior of my apartment door opens and someone else is going to their own apartment. So that's what I mean by that. And that's so if I got construed by saying that I lied, is that my dog doesn't get alerted? Well, he does, just not externally. He doesn't go to the window and freak the fuck out. Their actions, yeah, exactly, Tammy. I agree with you. Their actions make them seem guilty, but does that make them guilty? No. It just makes them seem guilty, for sure. It's just different. I agree, Jessica. No, doesn't make them bad, but you can tell there was a lot of neglect. Tammy, again, I lived in a place many years ago, probably for 10 years now. I left a place called Miles City, Montana, 7 years ago. But back then, I lived in a place where the mother absolutely took care of their child 110%. She lived in a double wide trailer. Her living conditions were horrible. She was lazy. She was absolutely lazy. But she loved those children unconditionally. Those children got fed every chance they got, even though their living conditions sucked. I don't know if you guys listen to a creator named Chasing Truth. She talks about her childhood, about how her living conditions weren't all that good, and things like that. Looks like Cher's coming back soon, so we'll almost be back to that, see what she has to say. Does anyone know if there was any truth about the footprints? Christina, I don't, there is conversation about that, but I don't want to share that, only because, well, I'll share it. Whether you like cracking cases or not, they have information on that on their channel. That's what I'll say about that. I don't know why I said I wouldn't, because there's nothing wrong with saying who has that information. Whether you believe in them or not,
oh my gosh, you guys.
they have that information. So, all right, back to the Cher Show, everyone. Thank you very much for entertaining me and having fun. Oh, wait, she's not. She's gone again. Cher, are you there? Miss Wednesday? Yes, I love Chasing with everything. She's an amazing person, and I adore her tremendously. My parents have their issues for sure, but they have always been there and loved me. And who's to say they haven't loved Summer? Maybe they haven't. I'm not saying they have, but do we have proof that they haven't? I mean, I don't know. Miss Wednesday, she left again. Jessica Moon, I will say, I'll go as far as say they want to try to love their children to the best of their ability. Some parents don't know how to, but they still try. Maybe it's a chemical imbalance or something like that. That's what I got to say on that. Some parents don't know how to love their children. Some parents shouldn't have been parents, but they still are trying to love their children, even if they don't know how to love their child. And then there are some parents who are very cruel. Dr. Phil, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to their channel or to his channel, but he threw up clips about this black lady who absolutely locked her child up in the basement or in the attic or their bedroom or their second. That is horrific. So there are parents like that for sure. Are you back?
Yes, Jesus, that took me a good at least 20 minutes. I've been trying to get back on here and it wouldn't let me. I'm so pissed.
Are you back home then? Is that how you're making it work?
Yeah, I'm back home now on the Wi-Fi. My ears hurt from the cold. But yeah, so now next is December 1st. I go back to the denture clinic and meet with Curtis. We've got my plan at the dentist now. So we got to go meet with Curtis because there was a misunderstanding on exactly what's going on. Because like I said, I think Curtis is giving me a deal for $8,000 because usually the price for all this stuff is like double what I'm getting. But anyway, so December 1st, I go meet with Curtis, the tooth implant denture guy, and we go from there. We set in stone what's going on with my teeth, pick out the color. You guys will all be along for that. And then after December 1st, the good news I got today is that the bone and stuff, it's not as bad as we thought. So it won't be a year before I have my smile, guys.
That's awesome.
I think I will be having my smile. You will see a smiling Cher by like February, March-ish.
That's soon. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think so. I think it depending on the bone, but it still could be a year because yeah, that's where I know they got it wrong because they were like, no, you get your dentures right away. I'm like, no, he told me it's going to take a year because I'm getting the implants. And so they were like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah. So I go meet with him December 1st to get that all finalized. And then December, within like the first week or two of December, I'm going to have all my teeth pulled out. So
all at once.
It's crazy. And I got the price for all of that per tooth, how much it's going to cost and all that. Crazy.
Wow. Well, congratulations, my friend. That's awesome.
I'm so sorry. Thank you, Mr. Positive, for taking control of the show. I was getting mad because I kept trying to come on and it wouldn't let me until I got here to the house.
Yeah, not a problem. I was glad to be able to
lost my favorite face mask. It blew away in the wind.
Now this afternoon, it'll just give me an excuse that I need to stay off my butt because I helped my sister this morning. Although I still need to sit because you're going to help me with my YouTube for about 10 minutes tonight.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's right. Your community posts and stuff too.
Yeah. So, no, it was my pleasure. And the audience asked me some tough questions, but they all, didn't hate on me for my answers because I'm honest. That's the one thing.
What kind of tough questions?
Yeah. What I believe about Candace and Dawn and the fact that you and I have the fact that you and I have different opinions, very strong different opinions on certain cases, but that we can still love each other as YouTube friends and family.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's the important thing is being able to have my truth and not being shut down because I don't fall into that fold, right?
I don't understand though how people think like that, to be honest. I don't understand that thinking of, if you don't think like me, we can't be friends.
Right.
I will never understand that, because I don't want friends that think exactly like me all the time, because then I'm not growing as a human. I'm not learning anything. I'm not gaining anything new in life.
Right, exactly. And I think it's awesome that we have polar opposite decisions on what we think in certain subjects, and still can call each other, have fun calling each other YouTube sister and YouTube brother for the hell of it. You're welcome.
No, not for the hell of it, because you are family. Like, we haven't met in person yet, but in person, you'll be my brother too. And we don't stab each other in the back. We're there for each other. We want good for each other in life. We support each other no matter what, different opinions. That's family for real, not just for the hell of it. That's real family.
Well, I know, but I've never had family, so my articulation is always going to be different. So you'll just have to take what I say out of the grain of salt, because I've never had family, so it's different. But anyway, I would love to be able to meet you someday in the future, because you live in the same time zone as I do, so you're just directly above me. So what is it going to be, a 12-hour drive only, if that?
We love road trips too. Wait, I forget, what can you tell the country or area you're in without doxing yourself?
Colorado.
Colorado. I know that. Why do I keep asking you that? I know this.
I don't know. I'm directly below you. Well, a few states, but still.
Yes, Mr. Positive keeps people entertained.
I kept you all entertained. Now it's Cher's turn.
My ears hurt from walking in the cold wind. Like, they hurt right now. They're achy. I feel sick.
Yeah. Well, you shared with us your truth about today. If you need to go, you should go. Take some rest and come back or something.
We've got that live at like 5. And then Mr. Cher tonight. I gotta make his live stream, but
yeah. Good morning, Emily Narb. I love that name.
nerd. Or wait, did I make a live? Do I have a live stream this afternoon? I think I might have to change the time on that, you guys. I don't remember now. All right, Mr. Positive, thank you so much for helping me with this. I gotta call the mister, let know how the appointments went and what's next and everything. Thank you guys for hanging in and going to the dentist kind of with me. That dentist sucks, but the denture clinic is good and record. Oh, and when they pull all my teeth, the doctor said, yeah. Oh, it's funny. So he said, I was like, do you mind when you do the pulling of my teeth? Is it okay if I go on live stream? And he's like, what do you mean live stream? And I was like, well, it'll be kind of like recording you, but people will see live. And he goes, no, if you want to. He goes, but I don't want to get sued or something. Oh, bye, Mr. Positive. I'm like, no, I'm not going to sue you. So then I straight up asked him, I was like, is it okay if I eat an edible or something before I come in here to calm my nerves then, since I'm not getting put to sleep? And he started laughing. He's like, yeah. And then he asked the guy who works there, he's like probably like a 20-year-old kid or something. I don't know. Anyways, the doctor goes, I don't know. What do you think, Nick? I don't really know about being too high or something like that, but do you think an edible is bad, or will that calm her down? And the kid's like, no, an edible's fine. It'll just keep her calm. It was funny because the older doctor guy really, he didn't know. It was hilarious. He goes, well, I don't want to get sued or anything. I'm like, I'll sign my life away if you let me eat an edible before I come. I will not sue you for pulling out my teeth. It was funny. Well, you guys, we will see you later today. I think there's a couple lives going on, and So we will be talking again. Thank you for making it more fun than nervous and scary to do this. I love bringing you guys along and being totally transparent and an open book with y'all. Mr. Positive, thank you so much for carrying the show for us today because, yeah, it just didn't let me. And I know that if I just ended it, you know, I know you guys like a place to come together too. And now I can go back and watch on what y'all were talking about while I was busy at the dentist. So I love you guys. We'll see you in a couple hours on, I'm sure, multiple other channels later today. And don't forget the last part of the watch party is tonight at 5 o'clock. So we'll see you guys later. Love you. Thank you, Mr. Positive, again. You are awesome, brother. Much love.